Good morning for those of you who are watching. Good morning. It's Moho Monday and I'm here with another card sketch. I'm sorry I didn't have a chance to actually send this out. It was kind of a very busy weekend. If you'll notice behind me, I've got some cabinets. My last shipment of cabinets arrived. So this one over here doesn't have the glass doors on yet. But this one I'll just pan over so you can see. This one's got the glass doors at the top. Then it's got a shelf in the middle, and then there will be doors at the bottom. One set of the doors came damaged, so they're sending replacements. So they'll be arriving on the 2nd of November. So it's kind of been a bit of a painfully slow journey getting all my cabinets together. But we're getting there. Hopefully by Christmas I'll be completely set up. All right, so let's just go into my iPad here and see who is watching. I've got 2 people watching. Please send me a comment. Let me know you're here. Oh, there you guys are. Christine Carroll. Fancy, very cool. Yes, I'm really excited about my new cabinets. Yeah, so, okay, so I will turn the camera down so you can see the card sketch. And if you want, I haven't cut anything yet. So it would be a good opportunity to grab some stuff and play along with me, okay? So I've grabbed some designer series paper. I've grabbed a couple of sheets of cardstock to cut my bases. I've got 2 embossing folders here that I might use, and I've got some embellishments, and yeah, this is kind of fun. Let's just see what I end up creating. So let me pull you forward. Let me change my camera view and then pull you forward. Get my light on. There we go. So first off, how is everyone? How was your weekend? All right, so here is the card sketch. And I'm doing minimal stamping on here. This little piece right here is where I'm going to stamp Merry Christmas. The rest is all going to be papers. So it's going to be kind of a simple but colorful card. I'm using the designer series paper that came out last year, and they carried it forward, so it's still available, called Heartwarming Hugs. It's got lots of different patterns, and the colors are Mossy Meadow, Pear Pizzazz, Real Red, and Whisper White. So you've got a red, and then you've got 2 greens in there. So it's real Christmassy colors. So I haven't yet decided which card base I'm going to use yet. So you want to get a card base ready. So Christine, it was a busy weekend, but good. We still, oh geez, I just lost that comment. Sorry, Christine, it's just gone by. Oh, there it is. You still have power, though no cable from the storm. Shaw is out everywhere. Oh, that's no good. Yeah. So Carol's asking about the birthday dinner. It was my husband's birthday yesterday. And let me just think, what am I doing? 4 1/4. So I'm scoring this at 4 1/4. So this is 8 1/2, 5 1/2 by 8 1/2. Half a piece of cardstock scored at 4 1/4. That's your standard card base. Make sure I score and not cut. Okay, and I'm going to do a Mossy Meadow one. This is always a great way to do more than one card at once. I might even do a different orientation. So I'm going to cut this one at 4 1/4. 4 1/4 because it's 8 1/2 at the top. So I'll cut that, and then I'll score this one at 5 1/2. So those are 2 different card bases that you can do. yeah, so we, Devin and we decided to take him out for dinner last night. And of course, Devin's, her boyfriend came, Travis. And we went to the Med Grill. It was very, very nice. We did, 3 of us did what's called the Tuscan table. Christine, have you gone to the Med Grill and done that? It's really where you have a 5-course meal and with a selection of other things. So we did the Tuscan table, and then we all kind of shared the desserts because it comes with a dessert. Travis wanted a burger, so he had a big burger. Okay, so now I'm deciding, oh, that looks nice. I'm deciding on, you know, what paper pieces I want. And this pack I had pre-cut, as I'm always telling you, I pre-cut the 12 by 12 into 4 by 5¼ inch panels. So what I love about that then is, as you can see right now, as I'm designing, I can pick out the pieces that I want. Ooh, there's a nice stripe here too. Okay, so let's bring back the card sketch here. So you've got your card base. Okay, and then you've got your 4 by 5¼ inch layer. These are the layers here. Okay, and then we have this piece here, this Whisper White piece that they're indicating is 3 by 3. So I'm going to do this in, I think I will do a piece of white 3 by 3, and I think I'm going to emboss this piece. So let me grab 3 by 3 piece of cardstock. And I might emboss this with, I have 2 embossing folders that I've brought out here. So this is 3 by 3. It was so nice to go out for dinner, and we made a reservation for 7. That's not late to me. I can't believe the number of people that were not there. Like, the restaurant was pretty open, which was great, really. Did you guys make coffee? Oh, Barbara's here. Good morning. Yeah, Christine, they're really, really happy that they're, you know, pretty well back to full business. And apparently they didn't have to lay off, you know, any staff. So that was really lucky. Yeah, you need to go back. It's just really good food. Great service, good food. Okay, so yeah, so I've got 2 embossing folders here. I decided to purchase this Merry Melody. It's a musical music sheet, and apparently it is joy to the world, we've been told, because I can't read music, but it's joy to the world. So I could do that, or I could do snowflakes. So I've got this really cute snowflake one. I think I might do the music one. So I will have to go over to my other machine because it's not right next to me. So I'll go and emboss this quickly and I'll be right back. Oh, look at that. Can you see that? I'll hold it up and see if you can see the musical notes in there. That embossed it beautifully. You could lightly sponge over that to pull out the music pieces on that. Okay, so we've got this piece here now. So we've got our layer and then a piece of the music. Okay, I should have done another 3 by 3. That was silly. Because I'm going to do 2 cards at once. Because I think I cut myself off. I do that a lot, don't I? I kind of start telling you something and then my mind goes somewhere else. Let me just do another 3 by 3. And this one I'll do the snowflakes, I think. 3 by 3. So So luckily, I don't feel really rushed at doing a whole bunch of Christmas cards, because I do a lot every year, but the ones I send out from the previous year because they're all ready to go. I don't have to worry about making them. So whatever I'm making now is for next year. That's kind of how I roll. Okay, because most of my recipients, they don't know that it's, you know, current stock or... Okay, let's see if I can center this. There's a big snowflake right there. So this embossing folder, they have designed some embossing folders to fit in the mini cut and emboss machine, which is great. So I'll pull that out. And so I need the embossing plate. Oh, I don't think, yeah, is this the embossing plate? Plate number 4. I haven't used it much. Insert. Yeah, embossing folder. So you need the base plate, the embossing folder, and then this plate on top. Simple. And again, you want to back off the top plate. Okay. Yeah, so I had a memory come up on Facebook of, we had a dinner at home for Phil's birthday last year, and I filmed him sitting at the kitchen table. Felt like it was like last week. I'm telling you what, I cannot believe how fast the year has gone. You know, you think the years go by when you're really busy, like if we're traveling a lot and doing lots of different things and going here and there, but we didn't do much at all last year, and yet the year still went by really fast. Do you guys find that? Doesn't seem to matter whether you're busy or you're not busy. Yeah, the embossing folders are amazing. Yeah, and luckily embossing folders, luckily they don't sell out, which is lucky, because we're having, I don't know if you're having supply chain issues with your company. I'm sure you must be. Oh, your internet keeps pausing, Barbara? Yeah, it could be because of the storm. I'm not sure, but you can always, you know, if you need to go back, you can watch it on the replay. Okay, so I've got one here. I've got a Mossy Meadow card going here, and I've got a Real Red card. So this one's going to have the snowflake on it. Let's bring back, what else do we need here? Okay, this basic black piece is now 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So I might do that in a different color. There's also this piece here, 1 1/2 by 4. I don't know, I might do ribbon. It's pretty wide. Could do another piece. This gets to use lots of designer series papers. It's a good job I have a whole bunch. So I could do this one going across on this card. I was going to stick with green for this card, but I should bring in maybe a stripe on this one here. So I've got little bits in here. So that has to be 4 inches wide. What have I got in here? Ooh, look it. So I could pull this across on this one. That's red, so I need a green one. So I could pull this one in. Oh, I kind of like this one. There's a striped one too. Okay, decision making time. All right, well, let's just get the main pieces cut here. So I'm cutting this black piece here, which is, so this is going to be 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Oh my gosh, there's stripes too. 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So that's the next piece you need to cut. 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. So that's for that one. And I'm going to do this green piece. Two and a quarter by 2 1/4. Yeah, it's not going to get better anytime soon. You are so right. So you heard about the container ship that, I don't know, something happened and a whole bunch of containers fell off into the ocean. I think I heard that it was in the Juan de Fuca Strait somewhere. Some people said off Vancouver, but then I heard some people say off more into the States. So I'm not quite sure, but I was really worried that those containers had my cabinets in them. So I was kind of freaking out. And then I saw that they were delivered. Thank goodness. Okay, so this piece I might put like this. Okay, so we've got 3 pieces now. And I will post this, by the way, so that if you want to, oh, you heard 4 containers. I heard more than that. God, isn't it funny how you can't get the correct news and you don't know which one to believe? That's why we had such a schmozzle with the whole COVID issue. Okay, now this piece here is 1 inch by 2 1/2. So that's going to be my greeting piece. So let's see, I already have this little piece here. So this is 1 inch by, if I'm lucky, it's 2 1/2. Oh, it's 1 by 3. So I think I'll stamp on here first. So I pulled out this Poinsettia Petals stamp set because it has a really nice Merry Christmas on here. Oh, it's really big. Okay, so if you're going to put a greeting, just cut the cardstock to fit your greeting. Yeah, I want to use this Merry Christmas, so I'm going to make this bigger. I'm going to make it way bigger. So 1 inch. So I've got lots of scraps here. Yeah, this will work. I'm trying to catch your comments as they come in, but I have to keep, they don't roll through automatically. I have to keep swiping my iPad. And the same ship caught fire on Saturday. Yeah, I heard that. What a schmozzle. It's just awful. All the stuff that can happen in life. Okay, I need an acrylic block. I need a long one for this one. Okay, so now I have to decide on color. So I don't know whether to do black. Maybe I'll get a suggestion from you guys. Should I do black ink or should I do a red and a Mossy Meadow ink? While you're deciding, I'll go get those inks. Mossy Meadow and Real Red. Black. All right, there's a vote for black. Okay, let's do black. seems I've done a lot of cards lately and I've used colored ink instead of black, but this will work. Nice and crisp. You guys ready for Halloween? Have you been making any treat holders? I have to get busy doing that. We don't get kids, but I like to give out treats to my friends. Oh, Carol, you agreed with black. Perfect. Perfect, ladies. Okay, so we're going to do this one. Let's cover up my ink. So I did some painting yesterday. I have this huge shelf unit that another Stampin' Up! Demonstrator here in town, her husband was doing a lot of woodworking for crafters because his wife was a demonstrator, and she said, oh, John, I need paper holders, and oh, John, I need ink pad holders. So he had made a lot of those things and sold them to other demonstrators on the island, and I had asked him if he would build me a wooden shelf. So it's pretty big, and so I'm painting it right now. Okay, so it was kind of fun to do something different. So this is going to go here like this, and this is going to go here like this. I don't know if I like that now. I think I need a bigger pop of red. What do you think? I think I need a pop of red. And that one was cut at 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. Well, this has got the red on it. Hang on. Maybe I'll do the stripes. Does it really matter in the end? It all is going to look great. Don't you guys agree? Excuse me. What is this? Well, that's, again, a green. Yeah, maybe I'll do the stripes. So, 2 1/4 by 2 1/4. I think I already had cut this at 2 1/4. No, not quite. Two 1/4 by 2 1/4. Okay, I've already decided on what I'm doing for Thursday night's Case of Caddy. If you've done scrappy cards with me, you don't want to miss it. It's another scrappy card version. It's going to be a really cool card, and it involves embossing folders. So try not to miss that. Now I don't know what I'm doing here. Oh yeah, here we go. Okay, now we've got Merry Christmas. Merry Christmas. So that's going to go right across 4 inches, it turns out. I don't know. There's another piece down under here. I don't know if we need that. It's 1.5 by 4. What size is that? This is 1.5, so this would go here with that, and then with the greeting. Is that too busy? I don't know, that might be too busy. And then on this card, oh, I think it's okay. Maybe it's okay. Wow, this is a colorful card. Oh my gosh, look at that wind out there. The whole house is creaking. Oh, and there's still acorns dropping. You can't see them. What's too... Oh, yes, you're right. They're too high up. Sorry, Carol. Sorry, ladies. There you go. Okay, so I think I have my... Oh, I have to do another... I have to do another Merry Christmas. So let's just trim this down to 1 inch. Let's go on this side. I love our trimmer because it's got some measurements on the right hand side. Why didn't I stamp that at the same time as the other one? I don't know why I didn't. So who's crafting this morning? Anybody crafting with me? Anybody struggling to get their pieces together? Okay, let's do Merry Christmas again. I've been also thinking about changing things up for the new year, doing some different things. Like I might not do this Moho Monday anymore, card sketches. I might do something different. So if you have any suggestions of what you'd like to see, that would be great. That would be helpful. Merry Christmas. Okay, so I think I'm ready to put this together now. So we had the card base, the layer of DSP, the basic white that's embossed. Then we had this black piece, which is DSP. Then we had a big strip here, that's DSP. And then we've got our grading. So I think I have it all together. Barbara, you're doing laundry. Well, that's not exactly crafty, but it has to get done. Yeah, I threw in a load this morning too. Oh, I don't know that I'm going to switch Monday mornings. I'll still do Monday mornings, but I might do something different. Like I won't do card sketches. I'll do something else. And I might just switch it up every week, just a different project. I want to get back to doing more 3D stuff and showing you how easy it is to do boxes and bags and treat stuff and create card boxes and stuff. So I love Monday mornings too. It is a great week to get your mojo. Well, that's why I called it Mojo Monday. Get your mojo going for the week. Okay, so you can see the cards now. All right, I'm going to start gluing. Let's start doing some commitments. Oh, I needed another tape runner. I'm going to use, I've got this old one here I'll use. Okay, yeah, I need another of my tape runners. I don't like using these bigger ones. All right, so now remember my tip that I gave you. Once you've designed this like this, then you can take a photograph so that you can remember where you put things. But we do have the sketch that will help us with that. So I don't need to take a photo this time. And besides, my camera's up in the holder. All right, so let's put this together. Okay, why isn't this working? Okay, this has already gone funny on me. Okay, I'll use this other tape runner. I haven't used that other one. I dragged it out the other day and I thought I should use it. Maybe the tape is old, I don't know. Okay, so let's put this on. All right, so that's that. And then we're going to do the music piece. Make sure I get it on the right way. And I'm going to use my Tombow glue for that. So let's bring in the sketch. So yeah, it's centered and it's closer to the top. So it's nice to have this plaid paper to help me line it up. That's kind of fortuitous. And then I'm going to use this stripy bit. So that over, oh, wait a minute. This piece, this long piece goes underneath first. And then this piece goes on top. So this is going to go along here like that. With this wind, I'm just hoping we don't lose any more branches off of our big fir tree in the backyard. It's looking kind of naked on one side because the way the wind blows, it has knocked out several branches just on one side of the tree, which is kind of sad. Looks a bit naked over there. Oh boy, it's really blowing now. Can you hear that? Okay, so this one's going to overlap, and it's overlapping over here on the left. I'm getting bombarded here. So you're going to go out in this horrible weather today to run errands, Christine? Okay, so there's that layer, and then we have the greeting. I don't know, I kind of feel like I want to trim this down a bit. I'm going to trim it. First of all, I think before I do that, I'm going to put this card together first. Then I'll trim both greetings at the same time. Now also remember, this white piece was embossed, but you could have embossed any of the other pieces as well. This is the worst tape runner I've ever had. I've had this for years. I bought it from Simon Says. It's just terrible. Now, with this card, this is the 4 1/4 by 11, so I could have it as a top fold card, or I could have it this way. So if I do it this way, I could do this design. Well, let's just see what happens. I don't know if it'll work. I'm going to just see what happens. So let's put this on first and see if I can turn it to, instead of portrait, turn it to landscape. Let's see what happens. You could even switch up the elements on here, maybe. Okay, what was I going to do? Okay, the white piece. So this is the snowflake piece. This is going to be perfect for putting a gem right smack in the middle of that snowflake. So line that up right underneath those little red dots. Okay, then we need this long piece. So what did I decide I was going to do? This stripy bit. Ooh, that's not quite 4 inches. Does it really matter? What's happened here? I thought I had a piece. I'm going to use it anyway. Oh, I kind of like the green on there. And I was going to use this piece. So should I do the green and then the red? Kind of like this piece too, though. Oh, excuse me, ladies. Oh, excuse me. Oh, my goodness gracious. Come on, Erica, you have to commit to something. I'm really stuck here. Oh, I think I like the striped. Oh, thank you, Christine. I will keep you in my thoughts, for sure. Man, oh man. I'm just worried about the trees. Because BC Hydro did say a lot of them are so weak from that drought that we had that they could be coming down. And then the tragedy with that, the worst tragedy, well, I shouldn't say that. I love trees. But to me, the worst tragedy is losing my internet and losing power. Yeah, I think I'm going to do this, even though it's not quite the right length. Do I have another piece in here? I'll just cut a piece. Oh, there we go. Okay, I don't know why that piece is so short. I've got a longer piece here. Now I'm happy. Okay. So I think you need to be really ready this year for power. Carol, you're lucky. You've got a generator. I tried to talk Phil into buying a generator, but he said... So I'm not sure how generators work. I think you still need power to run a generator. Is that how that works, or... You have two now. And do you need power? Oh, it runs on gas. There you go. Of course, because if you lose power, you want to use your generator, so it runs on gas. Yeah. We don't lose power enough, though. That's the problem. Years and years and years ago, I was always bragging how we never lost power, which was true. We never did. And then, you know, we do lose power. Still not, Phil says, still not enough to warrant a generator. But to me, if the power was going to be out all day, to me, I would want a generator so I could keep working. Not much you can do in the dark. Okay. All right, so now we're going to do our greetings. So I'm going to trim these a little bit. So let's trim this down a bit. Now, here's a tip that I use all the time. So I take a Post-it note and I stick it on here just so I have something to hang on to and stick it down. Oh, perfect. I think I'll cut a bit off the top. Just lining that up. Lovely. So there's one. Let's do this one. You know, I might have to go out today. I have no idea what we're making for dinner tonight. We had last week all planned out, but this week we haven't done it yet. So I don't know what we're going to have for supper. So I might have to go out into the wild. Luckily, I don't have to go far. Okay. So I think I'll put this up on dimensionals, these two. How are we for time? Oh, it's 10 to 11. Okay, I haven't even had breakfast yet this morning. I had a bit of a late start. I didn't want to get out of bed this morning because it was so stormy. It's kind of fun to be all snugly in bed when it's storming outside. Okay, I'm looking for my... Where's my pokey tool? Oh, I used it for something else, so it's not even at my desk. Okay, we'll just have to use my fingers here. I have to get out some of my larger dimensionals. I'm putting some in the middle here too because, you know, I don't want it to bend in the middle. Okay. So we'll get all of these off, stick these down on the card, and then I just want to add a few little embellishments. And then we'll be done. Oh, I can't wait for Thursday night. I'm going to make a couple ahead of time. Okay, this is going down. So there's one. And here's two. Okay, there's our two cards. So let's have a look. I've got these fantastic sparkly things here. You know how I love me some sparkle. I have to get that tool. I'll be right back because I need the putty end. So today I want to do my second coat of paint. We did prime it, that wood shelf first. Now I'm going to do a second coat of paint. Okay, where's my snowflake? Here, right here. I'm going to put a red, big red gem. Whoops. Hello. In the middle of this snowflake here. Oh, there's no glue on there. Oh, for heaven's sakes. Hang on, let me grab a glue dot. Sometimes the adhesive comes off. So with my long fingernails, it's a bit of a challenge. Oh, wait a minute. I'll pick it up with the putty. There we go. That's why I love this tool. Okay, so you just have to add a glue dot. What is happening to my voice this morning? Okay, and I'm going to add maybe a couple more. I could add one on that Christmas. I like doing that. And I'm going to do one more. Let's do one more somewhere else. We'll do it in the middle of this snowflake here. Okay. So those for that card. And on this card, let's see, maybe I'll do something a bit different for this card. Maybe I should add a bit of gold. Ooh, I've got these, I love our red rhinestones. I'm going to add these tiny little rhinestones. I love these. And I think I'm just going to do a little row of 3 down here. Three little red rhinestones. I've been using these on our deer that we punch out for his little nose. They're so cute. Okay, there are our embellishments. Okay, ladies, can you see those cards now? Those are the 2 cards. It was kind of fun making 2 at once. Thank you so much, ladies. And we will hopefully see you. Well, I'll see you, Christine, Wednesday night and Thursday night. Thanks. Bye for now.